Alright. We've had one person die from starvation. Because I have got a pretty big population now. 53? Yeah, because one died. One person died. A food problem. We have 3 amount of food. We just don't have any food here. We're probably going to lose some more people. Grew too fast, haven't been able to manage to get our food supplier. Maybe I should just get back to doing that. I don't know why the, labor. Okay, lost another person. The carver. How interesting. It was the carver before, too. So we've lost 2 people to starvation. So our cemetery has 4 people in it now. We have 2 more people that could end up starving to death as well because we don't have enough food in this community. And I've got 3 fishermen, 3 gatherers, 3 hunters, and still nothing. Now I could build another gatherer out here someplace. Yeah, we're losing people. Child died. Student died. Alright. Alright. We got a milk pen and this. We'd have to get another one of these wild shepherds in order to get the one for eggs. No food. There's still stuff to be picked up, but child is a Mathily? Is a Mathily? That's an interesting name. Labor. Odellina has passed away from starvation. We've lost 4 people now, right? Starvation. Maybe 5. Gross. See, I don't have anything I can put into these. The apiary could get us a little honey, but I don't know that that's going to provide us with enough food. Got all of the labor out here, running around trying to gather up all the wild foods, which is usually sufficient. There's much more to gather that I hadn't already selected, right? Yeah. We are at 103 food. Lose enough people and it won't keep being so bad. We're at 54 citizens. We've lost 4. I'm gonna go ahead and have people working on the farm supply and the apiary too. They're both food providers, I think. They could be anyway. At least the apiary certainly is. The farm supplier will after it gets seeds. I need seeds. Create some. I've got the farmland ready for it. 2 food. It's still low. You just have to look at it and say, these people have been out here foraging for food. They have to have been. My 9 laborers, and they probably are foraging for food, but they just can't keep up. Normani child died of starvation. Okay, we're losing people still. We're down to 49. Reserve of stone is low, it says. Have to wait and see. We have builders, because this thing's ready to go. Here comes a builder. We have 4 hungry citizens. Okay, gatherer died, starvation. Selene has become an adult and is working as labor. Eventually this will be, whoops, where is it? Food supplier will be kind of nice. Another laborer died. Down to 47 citizens. Still have 0 food. It's amazing. I've got more people right now working in food production, but still people are starving. Down to 7 labor, 1 builder. This thing, what are they doing? 900 is all they could manage with 3. Well, they probably only had 2 fishermen in here. Early summer, we've only managed 225 with 3 fishermen. Okay. That's not particularly good, is it? How about the hunters? Well, they did pretty well, actually, last year. Yeah, that's weird. It's just we're going through so much food. We're going through so much food. We're not producing enough. You see down here, it says 34.90 is all I made last year. We used 30 or 54 because of our population. It would be nice if I could actually see the graphs. Food production. This is, let's say, for the 10 years. Look at it, it's practically dropped to nothing. Food's... that's it. It's just our food that we have on hand has dropped to nothing. We were doing fine for a while, then all of a sudden it just dropped off. And how could that be? It's because we're not producing enough. Why aren't we producing enough when we've got more people on food production now than we've ever had? I don't know, man. You know? Looks like we're producing now almost what we're using, but not quite. We're just a little short. But last year was terrible. So many houses that actually we put in, that's probably the reason we had so much trouble, is because we put in all of these homes right in here. And that required each of those homes to fill themselves up with food. And it also meant that a lot of children were going to be born too. That's a big mistake. Probably should never do that. And I probably won't for the rest of the game. What we do is usually a couple homes a year is all we do. And that was just a lot of homes all of a sudden. These two, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this market to feed them. Of course, there's no food in here probably. Zero food in the community again. Alright, well, we won't be growing anytime soon, that's for sure. Cemetery has 13 people in it now. That's a lot of casualties, right? Lassandari, the forester, she did die. I was wondering if she was still alive, because last time I looked she was 87 years of age. $66 food. I'm not building any more homes, so. And I've got the farm supplier, they're working on it, and the apiary. These are both going to provide some food. Somebody's hungry. Food supply is improving slightly. Don't really need to have somebody in here. Lost a student. We have 2 stone in the stone quarry, 1 in the marble quarry. The marble quarry got 356. I probably don't really need to have somebody in here right now. So let's put them on labor. Nomads. Yeah, well, can't do nomads. 5. Deny. Sorry. Would like to have you, but not with our food problems. Still got iron ore. Yeah, we're losing people still. Okay. Farm supplier. Let's go ahead and put in, well, no marble statues on there. Let's close it and open it again. There it is. Let's put 40 of those over there. Herbs. Let's put 1,500 of these over here. We can put some hide coats over here, I think. Yeah, we can put in 60. Let's move a person here to work this. 100 feathers. We can do bone meal as well. Can't move any food over here. Move firewood over here. to a hunter just for safekeeping. That's good. I think that'll be good for now. We're down to 42 population. Went from what, 56 at one point? There's 4 people that are hungry, so there's no end in sight to the famine, right? We have too many homes now? 16 homes, 14 families? No. 8 students, 6 children, lost a hunter. Okay, we're losing people like crazy now. This is terrible, right? And I don't understand why. What is it that's causing this? Because I'm going to have to pull people out of food supply places in order to get this thing back in shape, I think. Pretty soon the cemetery is going to be pretty full. We're going to have to get a new one, right? My small quarry. Short on stone, but that's okay. Statue carver. Take him out of that job too. Anybody else? Child died. Okay. Well, oops, sorry about that. I keep doing that. Kristen. Another person passed away. Down to 34 citizens. And we still don't have any food. So you kill off everybody but one person, you're not going to be able to feed that person either? That don't make sense. Go ahead and grab up more food so labor has something to do, right? You see, all of that food that was chosen before, it's all gone. All those little tags. They get the food out of this area, it's all gone. So they've been busy grabbing all of that, but it's all been... Oops. Oops. There you go. Lamont Gomer has replaced Territt as a blacksmith. We have 5 labor, 1 builder, 1 person hungry still. And 0 food in the food supply. Look at that, food supply isn't even moving anymore. What are you guys doing? Gathering food, are you? Okay. Well. this guy doing? Firewood? Statues, haven't brought any of them over. You'd think they'd, since I chose that first, you'd think they'd bring that over first. But they're bringing over the firewood first, and that's only here because I'm storing it here to protect it. So we can always pull it back out if we need it later. It's not meant for trade. Maybe I should have been careful not to do that. Shouldn't have had them bring anything over here that wasn't suitable for trade. So they'll waste time bringing stuff over that I don't really need for trade. 60 food. Asa Matherly died. Ah, that's too bad. Oh, and Kailana. Student died. Children. We're down to 31 people. 23 adults, 6 students, 2 children. This is sad. And I can't be certain what caused this except for maybe, you know, building all of these homes all of a sudden in this area may have caused that. There's probably a lot of these homes that aren't even occupied anymore, right? There's 5 people in there. Damar. Zero food still. I'm still having a hard time believing that all of this food that I've asked them to pick up here, and all of the people doing food production in here, and in here, not there, here, have not been able to make a dent. Production. We're still short. We're using more than we are creating. And we're going to lose more people then. Number 29. Get the tailor out of here. We can also pull the blacksmith out of here. Don't have anything in those. This thing is done yet? Apiary, that's a food production site. Let's put somebody in there. We don't need herbs. Nobody's very healthy though. Just shutting everything down except for food production and the herbalist, and just seeing if we can't catch the food supply up somehow. This has been a 2-year famine now? 3 years. Probably 3. The first couple of years we didn't lose anybody. But then we started losing people. Now we're down to 29. We were up to 56 at one point. That's okay though. You know, these things can happen. Don't need anybody in here either. So we've got almost everybody now gathering food or working in one of the food-related buildings. And we still don't have any food. We got 6 labor. I'm trying to get them to pick up the foods in these areas. It just doesn't seem like I think they are picking it up. It's just there's still foods that they haven't picked up out here. Man. Okay. Well, I'll just sit here and kind of watch them because there's not much I can do if they don't. Finding food, yeah. I wonder if any of these people are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing, like gathering food, right? Yeah. There's all of them, and not any of them had any food on them except for that one. They had 9 fish. Like that's gonna do any good. Yeah. See, these are my it's late winter, I'm gonna have to stop. But these are my 6 laborers, right? And what are they doing? Picking up stone? Fish 9, nothing. Okay. Anyway, gotta stop. So, goodbye. Another death. Goodbye.